Those behind Okukpe'S sack are actually targeting P2B and not doing Okukpe. Tanko Yunusa, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. The chief spokesperson of the Labour Party presidential campaign, Kanto, Tanko Yunusa, has accused the National Publicity Secretary and members of the Ogun State chapter of the party, who sacked the Director General of the party's presidential campaigns, Doyin Okukpe, of being sponsored to create discord in the party. While speaking about this on Trust Television, Tanko Yunusa also added that the target was not Doyin Okukpe, but the presidential candidate of a party, Peter Obi. He said, and I quote, "The National Publicity Secretary and others are being accused of being sponsored by external forces to come and cause disharmony. And when you can't rule out that particular force, when you have a growing political party. I made a public statement on this particular matter. The party itself has already pronounced on the matter. As we speak today, they are the National Working Committee to deal with that particular issue. The target is not actually Doyin Okukpe. The target is P2B, and we are resolute and determined as a group and a political party to build a shield around our presidential candidate and all other people working around him." This is a kind of gentle reminder to Labour Party members that they should be prepped for the most betrayals of all. They should be prepared because people go betray them. People will defect. People will say a lot of things. People who they think are for them will turn out to be against them. So they should be prepared for whatever is going to come out. This now is what they call injury period, extra time. The elections next year is on February 25th, and this period now what they call injury period. You know that time we say maybe which country I go use as in they play what call pool for Qatar. You can say Argentina and Spain. You remember those two countries we say, or Portugal and Argentina. Those two countries we say they know they agree for themselves. Where the two world best day. You know, now just imagine they are in a match where we say they don't score 1-1 and then give them like 10 minutes extra. So this is the 10 minutes extra time. They should be prepped for these things. And that is why even before all those betrayals started coming out, I was of the opinion that Labour Party should have a very, very strict, if you want to come into an organization, they have, the interviews, they fill you in. This is it. This is this. This is this. If you can fit in, fine. If you cannot, this is the door. Do you understand? I was advising that they have this kind of very strong they build a kind of very decent wall so that by the time when you get stress enter, you're going out, you understand? You also have stress when you are going out. If you want to do the wrong thing, it will be difficult for you. They should kind of build that kind of protective wall around them. Even though they are a small party, they should not just because they're a small party, they need members, they open their doors to anybody to just walk in and walk out of a party. That is what I was saying, they should do that. Okay, the image P2B has is transparency. Okay. Mr. Tanko Yunusa made his statement very clear by saying that the misfortune that Chance Labour Party of Leeds cannot be separated from external forces without mentioning any names. I don't think using insulting words and statements can help the gentleman a bit because, yes, for those who are always, quick to, jump into conclusions. Mr. Tanko Yunusa did not call PDP. He did not call APC. He did not call names. I think we should start reading news for what they see. Some people, they kind of project what they feel into news they read because those things are not there. And they keep projecting it there. Alright, abusing Tinubu at all times will not help you. Exactly, abusing not just Trump but any presidential candidate will not help at all. You are absolutely correct, sir. Nothing more to add. You're right. They're trying so hard to silence the image of P2B. And that is it. So that is why I say that they should. Labour parties, especially those who are genuine members of Labour Party, a lot of things are happening. In case you do not know, the women leader of the Labour Party, in Kaduna State was actually murdered in cold blood. She was shot, and her husband was injured. And that is just one of the challenges. And Before then, though, we have been having some attacks here and there of Labour Party supporters, and then it generated to them killing one of the women leader in Kaduna State. And then we had, I think I had another one somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure, so I don't misquote or I don't give misleading information. I'm going to hold on to that until I am sure. But the thing is, this betrayal now don't come out. So they should be careful. They should not, this is not the time to come and say, now wow, this is the time for them to double, as in tighten up their corners. You understand? And like I said, it is not too late to build up that wall so that if somebody is coming in, you will go through stress. If the person is not genuine, the person will leave. If the person is not genuine, the person will leave. Just like even a man or woman relationship. Now, just normal human relationship. You build up a wall, around yourself. You don't give everybody the boundary to just walk into your life anyhow. You have boundaries you set for people. All right. So this is the same thing the Labour Party should do for themselves. And this is to remind them that no matter how tough the battle gets, it is people who are doing something worthwhile that always have a battle to fight. Let me now say this to you. If you're somebody who is just going through life, I tell you, you will not be facing battles. The moment you stand up and say, you know what, I don't agree. I want to do something with my life. I want to do something. You will see things will start coming up to oppose you. You have been sitting down or lying down or doing whatever. So the thing we say, Labour Party, they understand they work out for the right direction. That is why things like this happen. So make them also be careful. But then they're careful. Let them be careful of betrayals because a lot of them will happen. And when it does happen, they should not be surprised because, like I said, I don't talk. I'm now see it will happen. Because when I heard about that news in particular about Mr. Okukpe, I heard about the news of Mr. Okukpe, he's using funds, and I was like, Mr. Okukpe that has been with P2B from the very beginning. Like from the beginning of the beginning, when no money, nothing done day, he has been with him. I was like, Mr. Okukpe. I find it difficult to believe. And the person who was now the accuser was now Mr. Bayomi. I was like, this story is not clear. And then when I heard it, I was like, why bring the matter to the public? If it's an in-house party problem, why would you come to the public and announce, we have done this, we have done that, we have reported to the police station? To me, I feel it has that particular singular has traces of betrayal written all over it. So Nigerians, I remind you again,